Welcome to Thriving Talks with Anthony. I'm looking kinda okay, iffy, but and that means I look good, but like not the best. Okay, iffy. But haven't did this YouTube stuff in a while. Welcome to Thriving Talks with Anthony. Um, Today was an interesting day. I'm actually making some Nigerian food. Some jollof rice with some beans. Not with some beef, my fault. You see that? Bow. Why he got it on a paper plate? Because I don't want to wash dishes. We lazy right now. You dig? If you're a real one, you know. We in the kitchen with it. But today I had an interesting day. Today was great. It was phenomenal. I feel blessed because I am blessed. You feel me? Woke up, brushed my teeth, casual, and went to school. And first class, there was no class because we have an exam that's due on Thursday, and today is Monday, so we got some time. So basically, I guess it was a day where I was like, yo, we gonna make some connections today, so we ain't got no class, but there's people here, so I was like, what's up? And then we was out. Met a dope girl in my class. She was cool peoples or whatever. From Arkansas. Like, I'm from Boston. So I don't feel like, what the heck, boonies with it? Where you from and stuff? So we was talking, whatever. Her major, psychology, ABA therapy. I was interested in working into that field in regards to looking for a job. So it was kind of interesting to hear her experience and what she got going on in regards to that. Cool peoples. Pursuing on to the next class. This was busing. The topic of the day was toxic masculinity and health. So basically, how society promotes and how culture affects our mental health and our thinking, which influences our behavior in regards to some men and affects us and it affects other people. Then the teacher goes on and she talks about, how I don't want to be doing this because I feel like that's violating someone's business. But anyways, in regards to myself, I was put in a situation where the teacher want to put me on the spot in regards to, they want to know how I feel about whatever the topic was, and the conversation was bouncing around. So forgive me for you probably what the heck's going on with this dude, but that's how crazy the conversation was. It was so interesting. It was so passionate. It was so vibrant. It was just so sporadic. So it just went all over the place. So forgive me. But I spoke out and I was kind of telling people my views on me being a Nigerian young man. I'm speaking for myself and how I feel about the market in regards to relationships and stuff like that and toxic and stuff like that. I told the teacher that because she said that, for instance, some mothers are dealing with their boys not respecting them, and she wanted to understand maybe what's the reason for this. I spoke out and I said because some men, she said, what's the reason for this? So I said, as you know, some children, have a tendency when they get older, they start to think that they're grown and this and that, and they start to move towards a more an aggressive way they ain't mature yet, but they think they with the program, but they ain't. So they may start being rude, talking back, this and that, and even some kids may even get physical, as we know, which is not good. Don't be touching your parents, y'all. It ain't right. But moving forth, I went and said, I believe that, when it comes to some women have a tendency, I'll start with the man. I said, listen, the man is more direct, they're more yeah, they're more direct and very to the point in regards to, you know, discipline or whatever the issue may be. We're trying to get, my mind right now is all over the place, you know. But we're trying to get, they're very direct. And then they give space. Men, we give space, we back off. Because we want to see growth in regards to the child. You know what I mean? So we're not nagging. But I'm gonna be real, it's not nagging. But in regards to the women, women want things to be done when they say they want it done. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. And I respect you for your woman if you know. You feel me? But yeah, so women, I'm not saying all women like that, but I'm just kind of generalizing, you feel me? But women want it done when they say they want it done, you know? Some men have more patience. So in regards to that, that can become a little bit annoying to the person because they're trying to navigate, they're trying to do things on their own time, they're trying to figure out and coordinate things, you feel me? They're trying to navigate. So in regards to the man may get more of the liking, whatever. And then I went into also too that men really bring the legacy. You know what I mean? And I feel as if that in today's society, men are not looked upon as they're not well respected, you know? That's what I said. And you can see it it's demonstrated by Mother's Day and Father's Day. There's a significant difference. You can see it in the commercials. You can see the passion. You can just see it in the love. It's different. Mama's getting way more love. You get mama flowers, you get mama chocolate, you get mama a little dinner, whatever. Papa, you feel me? Go get your own sandwich. Like that. This is really what's going on. You feel me? So it's like it's very different, you know. So I was just kind of talking about that. I talked about in regards to role playing and this and that, and I had to be a little specific. And also too, before I got into this conversation, I let people know that this is me, this is my views, this is, you dig? Y'all want to hear me talk? This is what my processing is. So I like to hear other people's perspective and what they got going on. But in regards to me, like I'm gonna speak my piece. Like this is what people have to really understand in regards to the world, that you are your own person. You are entitled to say what you want to say. You know what I mean? But try to think about how other people may feel. But at the same time too, you got to keep that. These fingers are made for a reason. Little middle finger's made for a reason, you dig? Some people put a ring on it, some people throw it up sometimes. You feel me? But like for real, like all jokes aside, like, you know, like you have to be able to kind of get your point across, you know, and it may hit people or it may not or whatever, but like you are entitled to speak in your mind, you know? And I said what I had to say, and some people agreed with it, some people did it, some people were twisting their necks and this and that. But it was a very interesting day, just to, you know what I mean, in regards to that. But I want to have some conversations about toxic masculinity. I want to hear what other people have to say about it, men have to say about it. It's going to be, you know what I mean, it's going to be really interesting. Society's changing. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. I'm trying to eat, my food getting cold, son. But I just want to say thank you for vibing with me. Thank you for being here. I'm trying to get back and acclimated into Diamond Talks with Anthony. It's going to be dope. Next year is going to be a great year. I'm just blessed. I'm rolling. Behind the scenes, don't get it twisted. We out here working. I'm never sitting down, sleeping around. Like, yeah, we ain't bugging out. You feel me? We out here really working. I go to school. I'm doing an internship. What are you doing? I'm doing an internship. Yeah. So I'm working with children at the Italian Home for Children in Boston. And I'm serving. I'm out here really, you know, doing what I gotta do, living my dreams. And I'm 23 years old, but we moving forward. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get back into the YouTube stuff. Don't get it twisted. It's a lot of work. People out here think this stuff's easy. You know, I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, put my foot forward. But I was in a vibe. I'm just like, yo, let's get into it. Let's do this. You feel me? But once again, thank you for thriving me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time. I love you. And then share this. You feel me? And let's bring some more blessings to the family. And